What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. Today is Wednesday, our last day off before we go back to the store. And for the past couple weeks, I have been spending my Wednesdays going to Goodwill. I'm not going to be doing that today. I told you guys before, we've been working on trying to get the house cleaned up and get a bunch of stuff like thrown away and taken to Goodwill and all that. And so we are going to continue working on that today. So we have our old bed downstairs, and there's an old, it's not a mini fridge, but it's not a full-size fridge. It's like somewhere in between. We have an old one of those down there, and just like a bunch of other random crap that we need to get rid of. So that's kind of the plan for today. I really don't know how much we're going to have to film, but I did want to let you know, and I don't think that we mentioned this in yesterday's vlog, but every time that Ryan and Jess come over, we film us playing video games, and then we usually upload those videos in addition to the vlogs in the coming days. So yesterday we filmed 4 videos. Ryan and I played 1080 snowboarding and then we played Fighter's Destiny. So we got both of those, made videos for both of those, and then we started a brand new series, which I guess I shouldn't say we started. We filmed it. We have not uploaded the first episode yet, but it's going to be once a week. We're playing through New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. So if you missed yesterday's vlog, check it out. We also played Snowboard Kids 2, but we did not film that one. The only reason is because it was myself, Ryan, and Jess that were playing, and we were waiting for Abby. And then by the time she was done doing what she was doing, she came into the living room. She didn't care to play. So we just played without her, and we weren't going to film until we were all 4 playing, but then she didn't want to play, so we ended up not filming that one, but we did play it, and Ryan and Jess have never played it, and they both enjoyed it a lot. It's a lot of fun. Snowboard Kids is like Mario Kart with snowboarding, so if you haven't played it, definitely check it out. So for now, I'm going to go downstairs. Abby's already down there working. I got to help her out. And yesterday's vlog is currently exporting right now. And then later this evening, I'm going to get the other 4 videos edited, get them uploaded, schedule them to go live whenever. And you guys will be getting a lot of bonus videos coming up. So I know that this is going to be giving you guys a little bit of a sneak peek, but I was going to try to film a pickup video a couple weeks ago and just never got around to getting all my stuff entered. And I kept thinking every week, okay, maybe this will be the week, but I kept, not having time, enough time to get stuff entered, because we're getting up early going to the store, we're staying late at the store, but I have a bunch of stuff here in the living room that all these tubs right here still need to be entered, and that's not even everything. If we come over here into the little dining room area, I also have that stuff, which I have not entered yet. And that's a lot of stuff. So I know that I always say this, and it always ends up happening, but the next pickup video that I film is, no joke, going to be an hour and a half long. And I always have a lot of stuff to show, but I feel like this one is really, really going to be one of the biggest ones that I've ever done, because this is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tubs worth of stuff, essentially. This is probably what a normal pickup video would be 6 tubs like that. But not only are there 6 there, there's one more right there. We're gonna go downstairs. Oh, don't forget, there's one right here that stuff's already entered. I just haven't brought it downstairs yet. But I'm gonna go down here. So if you count that, we're at 8. We're going to go into the back, which is usually where I film them. So there's 8 upstairs, plus all of this that I've already entered and I have not filmed yet. So there's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Basically 17 boxes or 17 tubs of stuff to film in the next pickup video. Normally, I would have 6 or 7. So that just goes to show how much there really is, and that is a crap ton of stuff. So the next pickup video is going to be extremely long. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. I still don't know when it's going to be. Obviously, I can't do it today. There's no way I'm going to get the rest of that stuff entered into my spreadsheet and film the video all today. That would be impossible. I can't even get the stuff entered by the end of today, unless I literally sat down, probably at the table here, and didn't do anything except for enter it all day long, which obviously that would not be very fun. I usually enter it while we're watching TV or something, so that's kind of the plan. I'm going to try to at least get some stuff entered today, but yeah, it's going to be, well, if I can get it done by next week or next weekend, our weekend, Tuesday, Wednesday, that would be best, because Abby is going to be driving to see her parents on Tuesday, I believe, so I wouldn't really have anything else planned. It'd be a good time to film some videos. Usually if I'm setting up to do a pickup video as well, at least the last couple times I've done it, I try to film like another bonus video or something like that, because everything's already set up, why not? So, I don't know. We'll see what we can do. I'm going to try to work on that some today. And then also, Abby right now is gone. She drove to my parents' house because my mom said she made some ravioli and she had some for us. And then I think she was going to stop somewhere else, and I think she said she was going to stop at like Dutch Brothers or Starbucks or something. But once she gets home, we'll probably have some ravioli. But she was also planning on making chicken for dinner. And we have, I don't even know where it is, but you guys know we get stuff from Butcher Boys, the really awesome butcher shop here in Vancouver. We get the beef jerky from them, but we've been getting this chicken from there, which is like pre-marinated and seasoned, and it is so freaking good. Like, Abby and I like chicken, but we like it typically when it's like in smaller pieces, because you get more of the seasoning and stuff. Usually if you have like a whole piece of chicken, like a whole thigh that's like baked or whatever it is, both of us have this opinion that it's usually kind of dry. And so, like, the outside of it's good, but then once you get to the middle, it's kind of dry, it's really plain. So this chicken that she's been getting, even when she cooked it in the bigger pieces, it is so good. I'm very excited for that. I hope that she still makes it despite getting ravioli, but, so yeah. I don't really know what else to really film for you guys, I'm sorry, but, so far today, we have done a lot of cleaning up downstairs, there's like a shelving unit that I got out. We had two chairs we're using for like computer chairs. Those are out. Our old bed and the old bed frame is out. There was an old TV that wasn't working anymore, like a big flat screen that is out. So a lot of that stuff is already gone, which is great. I'm happy that we're making progress on that. It's still going to take a while, and it's not like we're moving out right now, so we have plenty of time to, get stuff done. But it's pretty much all we've done. Had some smoked salmon that we also got from Butcher Boys, and I was watching a little bit of YouTube, and I edited yesterday's vlog this morning instead of last night, and I have the 4 gameplay videos from yesterday to edit, and then I'm going to start entering stuff into my spreadsheet, so I'll try to film some more stuff, but that's pretty much all I've got for right now. So Abby's making some chicken. This is the chicken I was talking about. Look at that. Ow.
That's why I have it covered.
It's splattering. But this is how we get it from Butcher Boys. It's so good.
It's like...
It's nice and spicy.
Yeah, and it's just really good.
It just has so much flavor.
So I think the biggest thing is that Cooper and I don't like chicken.
I talked about this earlier.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't do chicken. So, like, when we find chicken that we really like, it's just like, oh, it's so good. And we have a customer who works at the butcher shop that we go to, and he's like, back for the chicken? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, don't call me out like that.
Same with, like, pork chops. Like, neither Abby or I really like pork chops.
I hate pork chops.
But we have gotten one that was really good.
Yeah, from the fancy Brazilian
restaurant. No, not that. We had one that we cooked at home. I think we got it from, like, Winco, but it was, like, pre-seasoned stuff, and that was really good, too.
But, yeah, I ate pork chops a lot growing up, and I don't like it now. So.
Yeah, I always thought pork chops were very plain and just kind of bland, but this chicken is really good, and you're making some green beans, too?
Yeah.
Yum, yum. I'm excited. Woo! All right, guys, it's getting pretty late. It is a little bit past midnight, so this is probably going to be one of the last clips in the vlog here, because I need to edit this thing and get to bed. But I pretty much spent the majority of the day putting stuff into my spreadsheet like I said I was going to, and I actually got done with quite a bit more than I thought I would. So I got everything entered, I brought it downstairs. I'm going to give you one more sneak peek just so you can see how much it actually is. So ignore this pile of big box stuff. This is stuff from previous videos that I just don't have room to put away. But all of these games right here, they are stacked in the system pile. So like that's all Saturn, that's all NES, for example. So there's all that. There's that stack of stuff. That box is N64 stuff that was just condition upgrades. So I haven't decided if I want to show that in the video yet or not. That whole box is plushies, and then this is all accessories, amiibo, toys, other random stuff. So as you can see, there's a ton of it. So this will be the next pickup video that you guys see. There will probably be more added to it by the time I actually get to film it. So what do you say we go around the game room and we take a look at some of my collections where I think there are key pieces missing. And this could either be like, you know, like really popular titles that I don't have. This could be really rare variants that I've been looking for quite some time, or whatever it is. These are just pieces that I've been looking for my collection, and this is in no way a plea for any sort of donations or anything like that. So before anyone tries to say that, it's not what this is. I am not even necessarily looking for these games at the moment. It's just these are games that as I've been collecting, I've kind of been keeping my eye out for, and I either have not been able to find them at a decent price or I have not been able to find them at all. So I have a few things in my head as we're going to walk around the game room here and take a look at things. And like I said, I'm not even looking to purchase these games. If you happen to have them and you want to sell them, feel free to send me an email, doublejumpvideogames@yahoo.com. But like I said, I'm not dying to get these games, and I'm not trying to spend a bunch of money right now. We are about to, you know, hopefully begin the process of purchasing a house. And so most of the games that are going to be on this list are going to be games that are probably either really hard to find or very expensive. So I'm not trying to spend a bunch of money. I'm not trying to buy these games at the moment. Like I said, I'd be interested in seeing if anyone has them, but this is more of just a list of things that has been in my mind as I've been collecting, and I just haven't been able to find. So we're going to start off right over here with the N64. So this is the N64 collection, and a PS4 box. As you can see, there's some gaps right now because I've taken some games out that were condition upgrades, which you just saw in the back of the room. So you'll see those maybe in the next pickup video, maybe not, but that's what the gaps are from. And a couple games are upstairs, like Fighter's Destiny. We were playing that yesterday. So when it comes to the Nintendo 64, I have a complete set of games, manuals, and boxes. I have all 296 games. But as an N64 collector, there are many other things that I would like to add to my collection that I've had a little bit of trouble with. And the main thing is going to be variants. So there may be some in here, but the main ones right here, we have the Gauntlet Legends variant. It has a little metal warrior figurine in there. And then we also have the Rampage 2 big box, which mine happens to have the plastic on it, which I think is really, really cool. It's got the old Walmart stickers on it. But it says, "Free Inside Rampage Baby," and it is a keychain plush. And it can be one of the different characters on here. And unfortunately, mine is missing that. That plush, there you go, that's what they look like. Those little keychain plushies are incredibly rare. And as far as I know, there's maybe like 4 or 5 known to exist still. So I'll probably never find one. I've had the opportunity to purchase one once, but whoever was selling it, I can't even remember at the time, but they wanted a lot of money. They wanted like $2,500 or something crazy, and obviously I would never spend that on a keychain plush. I would maybe purchase this whole thing if it was sealed with the keychain, which I know obviously would be worth even more than that, but that's one that I'll probably never get. But wouldn't it be crazy if I found one of those like in a bin at the outlet or something one day? You never know. All right, so that's N64. There's a couple other variants. One of them that's really common that I don't have is the Toy Story 2 variant that comes with a movie ticket that comes in its own little envelope. I had that in my collection when I lived in Florida before I sold everything. I've actually had probably 3 or 4 of those over the years before starting this collection, because people would list it on eBay all the time for like $30. They would just list it as Toy Story 2. And yeah, it's not a very, very rare one, but I just haven't found one since I've, started this current collection here. There's other ones. There's like a Shadow Man game that comes with a pair of sunglasses. There's games that are bundled with t-shirts, and there's all sorts of stuff like that, but I don't have the majority of them, so I'm always looking out for those. Moving on to Super Nintendo. A little bit of Virtual Boy and a little bit of Atari Lynx there, but Super Nintendo. So the one game that I'm thinking about from this set that I do not have is Super Mario World. And the main reason is because you would think it is probably one of the most common Super Nintendo games. I don't know what the best-selling game was, but it's got to be in like the top 5. But it mostly was bundled with consoles. So not too many people ended up needing to buy it separately. So getting a copy with the box is kind of hard. So these are the Mario ones here. Mario Kart, Mario RPG, Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, and there you go. So I'm missing that one. It's pretty expensive, and every time I have found it, it has been in really, really bad condition. And for a game that expensive, I don't want to buy one that's in really bad shape just to have to buy a second one later on to replace it. So I obviously have copies of the cartridge because they come with my Super Nintendo console boxes, but I would love to get one, with the actual box. So, moving on, we're going to go over here. I'll have to excuse the mess. Going over here, behind the door, to Wii U. This is my other complete collection. Those are the only 2 complete sets I have, is Wii U and Nintendo 64. The door keeps trying to open. So, like I said, Wii U and N64 are the only 2 sets that I have completed. But, like N64 with the Wii U, there are some variants that I do not have. And the main one is a Lego Jurassic World game. And I don't even see the regular version here. It's got to be somewhere. I have some other games like stacked on top and stuff. But anyway, there is a Lego Jurassic World game that comes bundled with a Lego minifigure just like this one. This is Lego Marvel Superheroes. It's in a Walmart exclusive, has the Iron Patriot minifigure. There's another bundle just like this that has the Dr. Wu minifig from Jurassic World. And it comes in a box similar to this. This one is sealed. I got this off eBay years ago for I want to say it was $65 or whatever. But this one is more common than the Lego Jurassic World one. So that's one that I'm always looking for. There's a couple other variants as well, but that's the main one. There's a Darksiders fan art edition or something that I also had the opportunity to purchase, but the only one that the person had that they were trying to sell was in pretty rough condition, and same reason I didn't want to buy that one, just to have to upgrade it later on. So I'm really glad that I have this one because that's super hard to find. And then, of course, I have these 2 beauties, which I'm very, very happy about. So, GameCube. Can't see it all because there's boxes here of NES games and other random stuff, but GameCube is the set that I am most focused on completing right now. This is the one that, if anyone trades in a bundle of GameCube games at the store, I am keeping every single one I do not have as long as it's complete and Black Label. And, even if it's a filler title or a sports game, this is the one I'm really, really working on. So even those games I am adding to my collection whenever I can. So with the GameCube, there is one game in particular that, I have most of the expensive games, but there's one kind of or 2 packs, I guess you could say, that I'm really looking for. So we have the Monkey Ball 2-pack. I've got that one. And then I also have the Sonic Adventure 2-pack. But there is a third one that is Sonic and Monkey Ball, one of each, in a pack together, in a box, just like that. And of those 3 packs, the Sonic and Monkey Ball Duo Pack is what it's called, is the rarest one. It's the most expensive one. I've had a couple opportunities to purchase them, not only off of eBay, but also people who have privately messaged me trying to sell them. One of them was sealed, but they've always just been way too expensive. And if I was saving up to purchase one of those in particular, then I probably could have done it at the time. But I mean, they're over $1,000 now, and I'm not, and I mean, they're probably even over 2,000, who knows, but I'm not prepared to drop that kind of money on one game unless I'm saving up specifically for it. So unfortunately, that's out of the cards. The other one is the Resident Evil Pure Evil 2 pack. There's two different variations of this one. This one here has the eyeball on the front. The other one has the two characters. I think it's Claire and Leon, but they've got those two on the front, so I need that variant. And I also need Code Veronica. Don't have that one, but yeah, those are the kind of variants that I'm looking for the GameCube. Luckily, other than those, I have the majority of the other like expensive or rare games. The Code Veronica is probably the most expensive GameCube game I still need that's not a variant. I'm really lucky. I got the Pokemon Big Box. I got the NCAA 2K3 college basketball. I got that one kind of recently. I've got City Racer. I've got Gotcha Force. I've got all those other expensive ones. So just down to Code Veronica and then a bunch of other variants. So moving on, I guess I can mention this, but it's really dark. Let me turn the light on. So these are my factory sealed Nintendo 64 controllers. And as you can probably tell, we've got watermelon, which is the rarest. I'm very lucky to have found that. We have smoke, ice blue, grape, and jungle green. There are two that I am missing to complete this set. That is fire orange and then gold, which was the Toys R Us exclusive color. I have 3 more sealed grapes, and I have 1 more sealed smoke controller that I was holding on to them for a couple years, hoping to find someone to trade with to get some of the ones that I'm missing, and I just never have been able to, so I finally just took them to the store, put them out for sale. They have not sold, so if anyone has the fire orange or the gold controller factory sealed that they'd be interested in possibly trading, let me know. I do have some extras. I've also got some cash I can put in there if need be. But yeah, those two I would love to get to complete this, this little set here. I think that collecting controllers is so much fun. I love collecting stuff for the N64 especially. All right, guys, so I could probably keep going and go through every console with games I'm looking for here and there, but I think that's going to pretty much do it for this one. I don't want to overload you guys with a bunch of random stuff that I'm keeping my eye out for, because it's not too important, honestly. I'm sure you guys have noticed with my collection that, I focus on a system or two at a time, but I'm never really focusing on getting a particular game. Unless it's like I'm trying to complete that set and I'm down to needing these particular games. But every pickup video that you guys see, I have a wide variety of stuff. And, I'm focusing on GameCube, but I still add a ton of Switch games. I add lots of Super Nintendo games, Wii, Xbox, Vita, Wii U, PS1, PS2, 3DS, PSP, whatever it is. I'm always adding games to my collection, and I'm not really focusing on getting a particular title here or there. So it doesn't really matter if these games are ones that I've had my eye out for, because I'm not dying to get them. I hope that makes sense. Like, I'm looking for them and I want to get them, but I'm not really, really trying. I just kind of add to my collection whatever I can find, whatever I get at good prices, stuff like that. So I'm not too concerned about actually getting these titles I just listed off. It's just, if I did happen to get them, I'd be very happy, because they've been kind of, in the back of my mind for a few years, building this collection. But the thing I'm most excited about, and the thing that I can't wait for the most in regards to my personal collection, is when we do buy a house and we move and we get to set up a brand new game room. And I'm really hoping that wherever that happens to be, whenever that happens to be, I just hope that we have enough room to display everything and put everything out properly, because right now I'm already at capacity for this room, which is actually 2 rooms, but I'm literally at capacity. I cannot fit more games. My entire NES collection is boxed up. My entire DS collection is boxed up. All my amiibos are boxed up. All of my Wii U and Switch accessories and controllers and stuff are boxed up. A bunch of consoles are boxed up. And I have stuff stacked in front of other things. Like, just as an example, the Vita games here are stacked in front of a Dreamcast console because I just don't have room. So when we do move, I'm hoping that we can find a place that has a big enough room to display everything how we want. I don't really like how cramped everything is, and obviously it would take a massive room to have everything spaced out and put up nicely. It would take a Last Gamer size room for me to do that, but I'm hoping that we can at least get close. And I'm very, very excited to kind of make that happen and see what we can find, see where it goes, and eventually, get back to playing games in the game room. It's just not comfortable right now. That's why we play upstairs, because it's more open, there's bigger space, but, once we move, get the new game room set up, and have everything how we want it to be, we'll definitely be filming a lot more videos in the game room, and having our friends over to play games in the game room, and having fun, and doing another room tour. I've wanted to do one for such a long time, but I feel like there's no point in doing it when a decent portion of my collection is boxed up, because if people are going to watch a retro video game room tour on YouTube, they're going to want to see those NES games. They're going to want to see the Little Samson and the Stack Up and the Donkey Kong Jr. and all the really cool stuff that a lot of collectors are looking for. And if it's all boxed up, what's the point in doing a room tour? So it's been a long time since I've done one. I really, really want to do one, but it's going to have to wait. There just isn't enough room here. So hopefully you guys can wait for that. I have to wait too, but it'll be cool once we can finally do it. So guys, I think I've rambled on long enough. I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog so I can get this thing edited, get it uploaded, get to bed, and we're back at the store tomorrow. And one last little tidbit, I finalized 2 deals through email for things that are going to be crazy. And if you guys thought that Saturn collection was crazy that we got last week, just wait for these other ones. They're going to be really, really cool, and I can't wait. There's going to be some cool stuff for my collection and a lot of really, really good stuff for the store. And I know you guys are going to love it. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys at the store again tomorrow.